I'm gonna close my gate, bro. I close the gate. No, don't fall now. What up, bro? It's Coach D, and you walking and talking with Coach. Give me 1 second. People, y'all know when we walk and talk, they get the kitties. So I just want to be a shoot fellow. I just wanted to pop in and have a conversation real quick. I wasn't gonna go live tonight, but I am. So we're gonna be live tonight too. I don't know if anybody in the chat, but yeah, we're gonna be going live tonight. Shout out to everybody who came to the premiere earlier, premiere last night live. Appreciate everybody who came through to the live. And shout out to all the members, man. That's how I'm gonna do when I present content like that. I am go. Once the content is over, I am gonna put it on members. I'm gonna cut the first portion out and make that public, but the in-depth conversation while the delineation occurs will be under the membership. You know, if people want that, they gotta go get it. But yeah, shout out to y'all, DD, Commander 755, my brother Gary. Shout out to y'all, man, for rocking out with me. Appreciate that. I hope you do with that content. But yeah, um, yeah, tomorrow's show I'm gonna talk about. Hey, how you doing? Did you ever get that bike fixed? Okay. Oh, you moving? Uh huh. Oh, okay. I don't blame you. I, hey, I was about to say before you move, let me get your number. I can help you with that. Oh, you have a good one. Yeah, my neighbor. Uh huh. Yeah, no helmet because they're older. Come on. My bad. Was rapping to the neighbors. Go ahead, baby. Mhm. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Okay, go ahead, baby. That's kind of unfortunate. I like them. The only but people on the block, on my block. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If she fall down, she going to the hospital. Yeah, but yeah, I guess that's life. But yeah, so okay, Didi, don't do that. Don't do that. If she gonna start doing it, please don't. So yeah, so tomorrow night we're gonna talk about who is that in the building? I see somebody. Roxanne, what up though? Yeah, shout out to you too, Roxanne. You came through last night too. Appreciate you. Yeah, so tomorrow night I'm gonna talk about why God is the man. And that conversation is not to um say anything about anything. I'm just gonna explain why God is a male figure. I'm gonna use the Bible to show you why God is a man. So yeah, we're gonna have that. But tonight we're gonna talk about coming in unity. How as people we just need to come together and unify, and we can help one another out. Go ahead, baby. Come on. You okay? So yeah, we're gonna talk about coming in unity tonight. So just a couple things on my chest. You know, Being a YouTuber, you often float around YouTube and you hear different things and see different things. And, ever since I came out here almost 2 years ago, next month will be 2 years. So, I've been hearing the same thing over and over. No one's doing this, no one's doing that. But, yeah, I said, baby. But, when I built the nines and when the people came in and joined the nines, that's what we were doing. Coming together to help one another, to build with one another, share resources, share knowledge, share wisdom. You know, uh, I don't know who's ready to build on a grand scale, but we don't, even if we ain't ready to do something on a large scale, we should be coming together to do something on a smaller scale. I don't see the problem in that. So that's what this is. That's what my channel is. That's what the community I'm building is. That's my intentions anyway. To build that community. Is that my brother Gary? What up, though? Eye of Arts. What up, Sue? Yeah, I be in your bushes, man. I've been, uh, yeah, y'all go check out Gary if you don't mind. Go drop Eye of Art link. She be doing her thing over there, having some very scintillating conversations. I've been wanting to build with her for a minute. But yeah, that's what we're doing over here, and that's why I talk about different things like conflict resolution, personalities, all this stuff. It's just to make us aware, so we have this information and we understand how to interact with one another better. Because at some point, and unfortunately, it takes things like tragedies or a great loss for people to come together. Our differences, that's fine, but we focus too much on what's different and not what's the same. And we all suffer from the same thing. We all do. No matter what race, color, creed, stuff, man, we all getting jammed around here. And ain't nobody gonna make it better but us. But if we can't come together and network on a small scale, how how is it expected to do it on a larger scale? That's what be disheartening because the reality is this. We can do more together than we can do alone. You know, we can do more together. That's just the reality. So until we find ways to come together, this is where we at. And I've been trying to do this since I've been on YouTube. And, maybe I went about it the wrong way. I start talking about personalities and behavior. I was just trying to get the people to solve so you can identify different things in people to see if it worked for you or not. That was my intention. Well, maybe if they understood these things about themselves and other people, it'd be easier for people to come together. So maybe I was thinking too far down the road, but I just understand when you're building something, a lot of people won't join in unless there's a finished product. And we ain't finished yet. We still got a lot to do, but getting in on the ground floor to me is optimal. Because it's us who putting in the work. Ain't no corporation building 9%. It's everyday people who got 9 to 5 jobs, who got kids, got family, they got some of the same issues suffering from inflation, all this, man. But when we get together and go this way, go right, it's getting dark. We can't stay out long. But when we getting together, just the information is passed along. The little things turn out to big things. It might be little to y'all, but some of the things people have put me on, I done implemented, and I had big changes in my life. I benefited from a lot um, of different information that people offer me on here. I benefited a lot, and I hope people benefit from what I do. That's my intention anyway. Let me try to get in the chat real quick while we turn on the corner. So, I'll check this. You don't want. Yeah, yeah, it's a crescent moon, baby. Hey, contract, you can do that work. Yeah, and see that's another benefit. Like I don't know if y'all heard me talking to my neighbor, but She said she about to go around the world and come back. Well, I know a lot of real estate people. I know a lot of brokers. You know, and just like even that, I always hook people up with. I play middleman a lot. If somebody trying to buy a house, I'll shoot them to one of my brokers. If someone want to sell their house and they want to keep money in their pocket, turn right. I teach them how to do it myself, and I help them with the process myself, and I get paid a little dollar. They show their appreciation and throw me something, but they didn't say depending on how the price of the house, $10,000. That's how we live. And guess what? Some of those same people they get resources, so maybe they can't help me, but they know somebody who may can help me in different areas. One of the people I helped sell her house, she hooked me up when I was trying to. Um, you know how long it takes to get disability? I didn't know nothing about that. I never got assistance or nothing like that a day in my life. So I didn't know nothing about it. Man, her cousin hooked me up. Her cousin a lawyer, and that's what her cousin do. But just me helping her sell her house, she was able to give me that hookup. And shit, I saved because the first lawyer I talked to, they wanted 4,000. That she only took 800 from it. So I mean, it's just how you network, man. You may not be a resource, but you may know someone else who is. So helping people out, building that camaraderie between people, and it's not hard. I just think sometimes the wrong people mingle with one another. And that's why we was having these conversations. About different personalities. You can put oil and water together, it's just not gonna mix. So sometimes it's just better to be cordial with people than try to be cool with them. That's what messed the relationship up is when you try to get cool with them. But I think everyone can be cordial, respectful to one another. But with any type of relationship, like I was saying yesterday on the walk, any type of relationship is expectation, if we want to admit it or not. When we give people ourselves, there's expectation involved, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. But yeah, we just walking and talking. I know my homegirl in the chat by now. Dee 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 dee. What up, man? Tamika, what up, sis? Hey, Tamika, after this live, sis, I see you dropping links, so I know you know how to mine. I'm gonna give you your stick back. Yeah, so anybody who had a stick in here, I didn't take it because I had any problems with nobody. I reset it my whole channel. So I was giving people sticks as they came back in if they wanted to mod, you know. So if you had a stick before, and you want one now, just let me know. Just let me know. But I didn't I know they didn't turn it on. But I didn't take the stick because I had an issue or problem with nobody or nothing like that. That's not why the stick. Literally reset it. You can ask Gary and BDB. Nightbot wasn't even a moderator at the time, so like 3 days after that, I forgot to put Nightbot back in there. But yeah, when I got remonetized, I just okay, come on, it's getting dark, baby. I can't see it. I know, baby. We gotta go though. It's getting dark. Go. I can't see it. Okay, I still can't see it, baby. It's too small for Daddy to see. Daddy can't see that well. I can't. It's flying. Yeah, I can't see it though. Yeah, it's flying in the air. Oh, that's a plane. I see it now. I see the lights. That's a plane. I'm like, what the hell? I can't see up there. Well, if I missed anybody in the chat, my bad. Y'all know I'm walking the babies. But yes, coming in unity. That's gonna be the thing for tonight. I've been wanting to do this for a while, trying to wait until everyone is available. But like I said, I heard a couple content creators today, um, and it's just on my heart to speak on. Like I said, when you talking about you know, I don't even want to say groups. I like the term tribe or community. When you talk about people coming together, not to only better themselves, but better one another, a lot of times people don't want to join in until that like solidified, until it's complete, until it's a finished product. And I understand because it takes work to build, But and then now, and I appreciate everybody coming in. I appreciate everybody who's joining because with every new person, we evolve the idea. The idea of what we're doing has evolved. And that's just a beautiful thing to see. That we have real camaraderie, we have real tribal yoke. Like we really lean on one another. If I'm having a bad day, I can call it. I can go right into the chat. You know, if I got an issue or a problem or I need help with something, I can go right into the chat. That's what as people we deserve. Hold on, I think my bro up here. Hold on, Diddy. Oh, Roxanne, what up, though?
Hello. Hello.
Hey, Roxanne, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, doing great.
Yeah, I fell asleep during your talk last night. I said, oh, well, I heard most of it.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes that's good to listen to me at night. People get some good sleep listening to me.
Yeah, well, when you come on at night, it's 12:30, 1 o'clock my time, when you start your thing.
Hmm.
So, anyway, but you changed your name. I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I like that you're going to be talking more for helping people. I like that idea.
Yeah, I wanted to be more, have more intent with what I was doing. Because yeah,
Yeah, I've been in some groups and just asked for a little simple thing. Do you know anybody in this town or this town to help somebody? And they just look at you like, uh, go to the yellow pages, go Google it, And I want more people to help other people.
and like that's like for some reason, and Gary, I tell you because I'm a life path 33. I'm like, uh, I'm like I'm a servitude to humanity. So I mean, I'm where I'm at because people help me. So all those people always told me to play it forward.
Yeah. So right now I'm looking for someone to come in and finish the work that the first contractor didn't do, and it was a lousy work. And nobody wants to work, or they want twice as much money, and you've already paid out that money. And you know, now, I don't want to pay a lot of money. I'm sorry, but there's no one that wants to help you anymore.
And what state are you in?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I can see if I got a buddy who a contractor in Louisiana. I can see if you know anybody in Georgia.
Right.
Yeah, he
Yep.
goes to conventions and stuff. But
Yeah. I
yeah,
have the guy who cuts my grass has been doing some work for me, but he don't show up when he says he's going to, or they stay and do part of the work and they come back 5 6 days later. I'm tired of that. I want it done and over with.
yeah, it's hard to find good help. I actually miss working on houses. I miss it. But
Right.
yeah, it's hard to find good help.
It is very hard. Or they can't
Especially,
do what they say they can do when they get here.
yeah,
Yeah.
I ran into, now that I lost my eyesight, in certain things, like when my kitchen floor got redone, I couldn't do it because I'm not going to try to attempt to work a wet saw. So we
Right.
hired somebody, and, and I'm watching them do the work, and I'm like instructing them, and they getting frustrated. But when they finish everything I told them they was doing wrong, you seen it in the finished product. And it was like, look, bro, I've been doing this. My stepdad is a master mechanic, a master carpenter. I grew up working on houses and cars and things. So I'm not telling you this because I'm trying to be an a-hole, but I see what you're doing.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've had other people come in the house and they said your floor could have been done better. I said, I know, but I don't know how to do a floor, and I didn't know they
Well,
were not doing it right. So I don't know,
yeah,
where to go from there.
and then it depends what you like. Tile is easy, but anytime you put like that peel tile, or when you use ceramics and stuff, you gotta. I know it's too dark, baby. I know it's too dark, but yeah, it takes skill and it takes patience.
Yeah. And I told myself, if anyone comes in here and says they've been doing this since they were 13 years old, they can get out the door because that's what the last two contractors said. Oh, I've been doing this since I was 12. The ones said they were 13. They worked with their daddy. Yeah. Did
And
you really work with your daddy when this work is sloppy and messy?
I was about to say, what kind of work was you doing? Just
Yeah.
because you've been doing it for a long time, I mean you've been doing it right. And that's what I find. Like now that I kind of hire people to do things that I used to do. It's like it's the level of effort they put into the art. You know, some
Yeah.
artists can do stuff effortlessly, but some artists have to take their time, and that's what construction or building is. It's another form of art.
Yeah. Nobody just wants to learn really a good trade. They just want to try to make money off of you.
Yeah. Okay, stop yelling. Serious. What up, though, sis? Well, I just finished the walk with the kids, as you can hear. Uh, the patients has taken over the asylum. I hate to end the live, but anytime I go live, Roxanne, and you link is drop, feel free to hit it. So I appreciate
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
you.
Yeah. When I was about getting people to help, don't use Angie's List. I didn't know it was you had to pay to be on that list, so they don't care if you're a contractor or not. The first guy that came to my house said he was a contractor on the sideline. I said, "Well, what do you do for regular work?" "Oh, I'm a Fulton County deputy sheriff." He knew nothing about contracting.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and there's nothing I can do. I called the sheriff's department. I'll send you the information to fill out. I never received it. He got money, but he ain't getting any more out of me. I kicked him out the door because he didn't know what he was doing. His brother came and did some of the work. He didn't know any of it. I found out later. They
I
did it
would
just.
say this. I would say this. If you get a licensed contractor, it's go. They go charge you an arm and a leg, but
Yeah,
the work is usually quality. So when it comes to that, and then just looking at their ratings, it's different websites. I don't know about Georgia. I can find out, but it's different websites that rate the contractors. I know like Angie's List is a good one.
not really.
Oh, is that?
No, Angie's List is one of the worst ones. You have to
Oh
pay to
wow.
be. You have to pay to be on that list.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
and
I
I
had to
found
pay to be
out
on
that
that.
they don't care if you're a contractor or not. They just want their money.
Oh man, they made me send my credentials, my LLC, and all that when I was doing personal training. I put myself on Angie's List. They made me
All
send
right.
all this stuff out. But it's probably different. Yeah, I think that's when it first started. But as things develop, they kind of um, do things to chase the money. Selena, what up, sis? East Dad. Who else popped in here? I seen Naga in here. Appreciate
Yeah,
your nephew. What up, sis?
that's where I got this guy from who said he was a contractor off Angie's List.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he just heard he can make money by doing this, and he made his $4,000, and I can't get it back. I'm trying, but I can't get it back.
Yeah, it's kind of hard when you sign a contract. You probably had to sign a contract too, didn't
Yeah, one that really wasn't a good contract. I found out, so my
you?
fault for
Yeah.
not knowing contract.
Yeah,
So
it's a lot to go into that contract. I mean, when you hire a contractor, there's a lot to go into it. And if you're not well informed, you can be taken advantage of easily.
yeah, I think I was taking advantage of widow wife, lady here by
Yeah,
herself. Yeah, I think he took advantage of me.
yeah.
So anyway, I'll let you get back to your audience and I'm gonna step down.
I appreciate you popping up, Roxanne.
Yeah.
And like I said, anytime the link drops, feel free to pop up. We just walking and talking with Coach. So I appreciate you.
All right. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Shout out to Roxanne. Yeah, she was rocking out with us. You know, Coach D had the habit of putting people to sleep late at night. So shout out to her. Selena, I was in your chat earlier, wrestling with these kids. But that was the that pop the balloon. I never heard of that guy. I seen a clip from the show, but I'm gonna have to check him out though too. But that was a good show and a good breakdown. Y'all go check out Selena's last live she did. It was a good one, and I believe she going live in a minute, not too long from now, like an hour or two. So y'all make sure y'all link up. Nephew, what up, Sue? Eve's dad, man. When you playing that Friday the 13th? I got to get back over there. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I'm gonna be back in the chat. I do be watching a lot of people's shows. It's just I got these kids. I'm trying to do like 8 things at once. I had 2 new clients. I'm building. Uh, yeah, you can turn it to any color, baby. I just bought my son a new lamp for his room, and now he all excited. But yeah, it's just like Tay said the other day at her live, life, man, life be kicking our butt. And I know my numbers dropped, and I see a lot of other people's numbers drop. But it's summer, it's winter time coming up, so more people will be in the house watching the show. So I'm trying to create content that's beneficial, and worthy of people's time. So you know, uh, but yeah, that's what we doing. We talking about coming in unity tonight. Did I say what up to my sister Tay? Tay Eats, y'all. Tay Eats, y'all. I know I highlighted her name. I didn't see her pop in. I seen my boy Nat. And shout out to the nine, man. I was just big up in y'all earlier, man. Oh my goodness. What's going on? You locked in, mama? Okay. I locked her in the living room. She got baby gates everywhere. But yeah, shout out to the nine because we my intention is to build a community where people can network and solve problems. That's all I'm trying to do. I ain't even trying. That's all I'm gonna do. You know, I don't mind the slow process. I'm used to it. Everything I built, it took time, but when it was a finished product, it was great. Come on, Nana. Right, check.
Yeah, my bad. I got a phone call, and that's weird because I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, and it's not one.
Shit came through. So, but yeah, like I was saying, shout out to the nine. Yeah, we gonna build. In this field, we will build slow, get the right people in doing the right thing, so we can get the right results. But it's a process. It's a process. So I'm here for the ride. And in that process, continue developing ourselves and developing the community. So you get yourself up there twice. Yeah, yeah. I had to drop down. Yeah, I had to drop down. Yes, son. This is why I can't go live when my kids are woke. Okay, come here, Elena. Come on, come on. You want no in your room? Okay, she can stay in your room. Come, Lena, come on. My son kicking my daughter out and kidnapping the dog in her room. So, I'm correcting. Y'all wow. But yeah, this is why I can't go live when my kids are working. Come on, Nana. Come on. You want some juice? Mm. Yes, baby. Okay, she can stay in your room. Yeah, I'm so happy I waited to have kids until I got older. I couldn't have did this one. Could not have been. My patience level was not where it's at now. Definitely where and where it's at now. Now it's like I can just kind of laugh and giggle. Selena, if you only knew, I was, I was doing an intake today because my daughter usually wake up around probably about 10 o'clock. So I was doing an intake today at 9 o'clock this morning. She came out the room, and usually I go in my office in the basement, but I didn't feel like going down there, so I was just chilling in the dining room. She came right on my lap. Then she got off, went and got her little toaster. What is it? Little pancakes and put in the oven. So I'm cooking her breakfast, doing the intake, and the guy was like, "Are you busy?" I'm like, "Nah, just being a dad." Like, you got to multitask, man. You ever want to get stuff done? You think you'll do one thing at a time, being a parent? You ain't gonna get nothing done. You you got to do five, six things. Like, but it was just the intake. It wasn't too bad. But you know what? I was just telling my wife I was looking at my son earlier, and I had this nightlight, this little spaceman. So when he turned it on, it's like the galaxy is on the ceiling. Well, we ended up buying them two from TikTok, and both of them went out. So I'm like, just go to Amazon and get him a light, like a lamp. They change colors. So when that came in, he got so excited. He hugged me and was like, "Dad is the best." And I'm thinking, like, man, I didn't have my dad in my life when I was 4. I was raised by my grandmother. And I'm like, just seeing, like, he's living the life that, I wanted when I was a kid. My eyes start tearing up. And it's just like, that's what motivates me to be the best goddamn dad I can be. That's what keep me out of trouble. That's what stops me from doing stupid stuff, is knowing that I have a responsibility to him. I know how it feels to come up without a dad. So I'm not gonna put myself in a position, if I can help it, to have him grow up and experience that. He don't deserve that. So that's what motivates me. So that's what keep me ticking and talking, pushing, 'cause life ain't easy, man. There's days I wake up and I'm like, I'm blessed that I'm still here, but there's days that I wake up and it takes like 15, 20 minutes for my little eye to start working. I don't know if I'm gonna be in complete darkness until it start working. I get fatigued, I get exhausted, but I keep moving because these little things depend on me, man. My wife depends on me, my family depends on me. If I go down, I'm like a strong link in my family. Everybody look to me for strength. So if I'm weak, then that kind of discouraged the whole family. Like when I went to my cousin's funeral, and everybody used to saying me, man, I done been shot and stabbed, and I had grade 2 lacerations on my lung. I bounced back from all that. They never seen me in the condition or the position that I'm in. And then just seeing that on everybody's face. And it's like, no, I'm straight. Shit, y'all hear me. I don't let nothing stop me. I still walk 2 miles, or I ain't gonna say walk 2 miles every day. I get out and move around. I walk. I don't let, I don't let nothing stop me. I can't. Only thing gonna stop me is death itself. When I die, then I relax. But until then, I'm gonna just keep pushing. I'm gonna keep doing. I just got that dog in me, I guess. But I try to inspire people to do the same thing because life ain't easy. And if you was in that live last night, you'll hear how I was saying our spiritual bodies have to mature. You always hear me say adversity is opportunity. You know, I lived that. When I see adversity, I'm like, okay, well, shit, I'm prepared for it. I done gained all the wisdom and knowledge and experience for nothing. It's time to use it. That's how I look at things. You know, so yeah, I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer. I got to get this boy in the bath. He at school in the morning. Yeah, shout out to all the dads out there, man. Shout out to all the dads that's in their kids' lives, man, because uh, we don't dads don't get the same form of recognition that moms get. But dads, we play a very integral part in these kids' lives, man. They look up to us, you know. They run to us when they hurt. They look to us as they protector and they provide it, man. Shout out, to all the dads that's in their lives. And all the dads that's not in your kids' lives, you should be ashamed of yourself. This is a blessing, man. These children, they are a true blessing. They the future, man. They literally the future. These are our kids are the ones who will be making the decision to shape and mold our future. So we have to equip them so they're ready to make the right decisions. If they make the wrong decision, a lot of times that's because we didn't prepare them. We didn't give them the tools they need. So it's up to us too. It's up to us to prep them, get them ready. Miss Tracy, what up though? And I'm gonna say this too. You know, if people feel some type of way, you just have to feel some type of way. I'm only talking to the man right now. But man, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not about wanting to be an example. It's not about wanting to be a role model. That's just what you are. That's what you are. These young people, they looking up to us for guidance and direction. And if you, especially if you got kids, man, you got kids, if you're not what you desire your children to be, these young men, if you ain't what you desire your son to be, if you ain't what you desire your daughter to get with later, well, goddamn it, become that. Because um, that's just what we got to do. Become whatever you desire your kids to be. Because you are their first heroes. You are the first thing they look up to. I watch my son, he mimicking all my mannerisms. Like it's not about wanting to be a role model. It's not about wanting to be the example. That's just what it is. And if you ain't that, you need to become that. We wonder why these generations are falling behind. Look at the generation above. Look at the generation prior to them. But they set a good example. Even now, I mean, I'm only in my 40s, and I see people that are 20, 30 years older than me that I'm more mentally and more emotionally mature than. And it's by choice. I chose to mature. I chose to do better. I chose to get better. I study and I practice. These older people think because they older, they wiser. No, it's not about the experience. It's about what you gain from it and what you do after. People go through stuff every day, but if you ain't learning and growing from it, then you just in a cycle. So it don't matter how long you've been on this world. It just matters what you do. You can be on here for 80 years and never accomplish anything. It's about what you do with it. Even all this adversity. I've been through a lot. I can sit here and complain to y'all how messed up my life was and it wasn't fair. My mom and dad didn't have me. I had to grow with my grandma. I got shot. I got beat. I got sexually. I can sit up here and complain about all that stuff. Or I can tell you, like, look, this stuff happened, but it made me stronger. It made me realize what not to do. A lot of the stuff I learned from a lot of bad examples. Watching a lot of people do the wrong thing, and I just reverse engineered. Okay, don't do that because that's the result. Do I understand why they came? Yeah, I understand because they were doing some fuck shit. So just don't do that. Do the opposite of that. Don't treat women like crap. Treat them good. Why? Because I got sisters at this time. I don't want my sisters saying me dogging women and think that's just how men's supposed to be. I didn't give my sisters that example. So you know what? They don't settle for that shit. They didn't look at their dad for the example. They looked at me. They say, you know what? I know there's man out there because I know it's good man out there because my brother is a good man. And until I find someone like that, I'm not dealing with y'all. And that's what they did. Come on, mama. Come on. Look, you want ice cream? I get to negotiate with my kids. No. Oh, now you want to be good. You're only getting a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? Yeah, okay. I don't want to keep you. I keep saying, y'all know I'm black. I be saying I'm leaving for like an hour. Uh-oh. I think mommy ate all the ice cream. I don't see it. We didn't get no ice cream, mama. I'll buy you some tomorrow. Okay? I thought we had ice cream. Mommy ate it. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me, man. Um, yeah, I'll be back tonight. We're talking about common unity. So that will be an open panel. I'm gonna do it vertical though. We're gonna try to get the numbers back up, get some new people in here. Uh, hey, if y'all can participate in the conversation, man. Um, the more we participate, the more ideas come out. Um, so yeah, I appreciate y'all, bro. But let me get my butt out of here. Girl, stop till you break my freezer. Stop.